So many people see when we were training in the Himalayas that we do a lot of practices with salt. And some people who have been part of our 108 circle, our spiritual awakening circle, know that there's often dates in a year where I recommend people to use salt to protect their energies, and we prepare a salt bed. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the salt bed at the end, if those of you who are interested in doing it. But there's actually a lot of very big references also in the Bible when it comes to salt. How Jesus used salt, how it was offered into the water also, right? And how it deals with the negative energies, or what's referred to as the devil or Satan and things like that. Now, in particular, from our lineage, which is the Himalayas, from my spiritual master upwards, we use Himalayan salt because Himalayas itself has a very powerful energy portal. Obviously the salt comes from there, becomes very powerful, and it's very accessible now. We're very fortunate to be able to be anywhere in the world and be able to buy Himalayan salt from your local supermarket. How salt works with the spiritual is it kind of like produces this shield, like a protection shield, because it's something that with spirit energy, it gets rid of negativity and it carries that memory as well. So one of the practices that we do quite a lot when we feel there are negative energies, or for some reason that period in our life is things like seems to be going wrong, or there's a lot of like what people say bad luck happens in threes. It doesn't really happen in threes, it just happens because it starts spiraling in negativity. But what we do is we prepare a salt bed, and that's what I did for most of the days when I'm on my spiritual journey, because when our energies expand, when we are going through a spiritual awakening, especially those of you who are on this spiritual journey, we are more receptive to being contaminated or on the radar for positive and negative energies. So it's best to protect our energies when we are doing something that is of such spiritual value. And how we prepare that bed is actually very simple. You just take some Himalayan salt and then you sprinkle it all over the bed, all over your pillows and in your bed, under the bed covers. And then you keep it like that all day. And in the evening before you sleep, and this is only if you could sleep on the salt, then great. But the only reason we do this next practice to remove the salt is because otherwise it's going to be very hard to sleep on. So you brush all the salt to one side and you just keep it on the side of your bed, and then you sleep on the bed. And then afterwards, the next day, you will do the same thing. You'll put the whole salt on the bed again. And then you do that over like a 21-day course. When you do that over a 21-day course, what happens is it allows your energy to expand without being prone to being receptive. It creates a shield in your aura. You have like a protection shield, and everything carries energy. We already know that. This is science. And salt carries very powerful energies, and it also carries a lot of healing properties as well. It's very good for the soul. And so often we would find high energy portal dates to, especially when it's kind of when rise of dark energies or negative energies are there. We usually do it during those times, or we usually do it during times where we are going through a spiritual journey. And you will find that you just feel a lot better. Your energy feels a lot lighter. You feel more energetic. You feel, even when you wake up in the morning, you feel less groggy. You don't feel like, oh, I want to stay in bed. You know, you feel more energy. So that's one very powerful practice. Obviously, there's numerous things like what was said in the Bible with the stories of Jesus offering to the water. We also do that as well. At the end, we can also take that salt and then just offer it back into nature and just say our prayers, our gratitude. When we do that, it kind of recycles and transcends that energy into light energy back into Mother Nature, which is beautiful, right? Another thing as well, I don't know if you guys are interested in this type of topic, because it's quite deep when we talk about the DNA and the memory and the karma from salt properties to water properties. But there's also very powerful prayer technique with water that we do a lot. And that will help amplify your powers, your spiritual powers. It will also help amplify your manifestation powers. It becomes so much faster and stronger. So if you guys would like to learn that, then just drop a comment below. And as always, if there's enough demand for it, you want to learn how to make water offerings, then I'll create a separate video to share with you guys. And if you enjoyed this video, or you got anything out of it whatsoever, or you already do some practices like this, or you've heard of it before, then hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, do our good karma deed for the day, and allow this message to reach out to more people and help more people. Comment below, let us know where you guys are tuned in from. That's always nice to know. And finally, if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it, because this year we're still dedicated, 6 years going and going strong to create daily videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, we are signing out. Prayers for all of you. Namaste. Namo Himalaya.